just feeling stronger than ever or at the same levels as previous times in my life. Let me know if you can relate. But I've just been thinking a lot about that lately. And what I want to say to you right now, lovely, beautiful, cherished, and valued you, is that it's okay, and it's going to be okay, and that it's a little bit corny to say that healing is not linear, but it really isn't. And we circle around in a spiral, coming back over some points of pain or discomfort, and then we slowly cycle away from it. So I guess what I'm really talking about today is having some self-compassion when these things come back up. Have you been having trouble sleeping? Yeah, that makes sense. In some ways, these moments when patterns or behaviors or emotions or tenderness comes back up in our life, there's a lot that goes on where we feel a sense of self-doubt or even self-hatred. Why can't I get past this? That's kind of the narrative that comes up for me, for sure. And so I think that feels a little bit louder at night. So hopefully we can create a very nice and cozy bedtime vibe for you, and use some tools that we have, like tapping and some other things as well, to put our mind at rest, to let us know that it's okay, that we're coming up against this again, even though it feels so frustrating. Help our mind turn off a little bit so that we can have a peaceful, restful, gentle sleep. Does that sound okay? Okay. I have a couple things to share with you before we get started. This first one being a little mist for your beautiful face. Is it okay that I spray it on you? Okay. This is a sage and rose face mist. And if you cover your eyes for me so I don't get any in your beautiful beautiful eyes. I'll just, at you. Maybe wipe you down a little bit. There you go. I think when we're having these types of racing thoughts that are preventing us from sleeping, no matter what their content is, it's nice to have some type of ritual or some type of sensory experience that gets us back into the body a little bit. So things like that, like nice smelling, lovely facial mists, or things that feel good to touch, things that smell really nice, brings us back into our senses, helps us settle down a little bit. So on that note, something else to share with you. This is a roller perfume. It smells so good. I'm not usually one for perfume, like at all. I have really bad allergies actually to a lot of stuff that's in traditionally kind of formulated perfumes, but this scent is called Omega, and it is from Frost Moth Apothecary. The selling point for me about this perfume was that I was told that it smells like an orange creamsicle, and it definitely does. So, if you'll let me, I'm just going to roll a little bit onto my fingers here. EFT is most effective when we use it in a really specific situation. When we think about instances where you feel like you are, for example, frustrated or sad or disappointed that this pattern is coming back, just as an exercise, can you think of a time most recently where this became really apparent? Okay. Yeah. That sounds really hard. And just as an aside as well, I want to say that that kind of thing can be really scary, especially when something is coming up that we thought we were done with, or that we've looked at from a lot of different angles, and that we've processed and thought about and expressed and tried to get it out of our systems, and yet it still comes back. There's a lot of fear there. I think for me, sometimes it's like, is this what it's going to be like for the rest of my life? That can be a really scary feeling. And that's some of the stuff that can come up sometimes, especially at night when we're trying to sleep. What I want to say about that is that it is okay for us to not be able to unthink ourselves from these feelings. That is okay. There is nothing wrong with you. There's absolutely nothing damaged or broken about the way that you are. And I want to add that more often than not, these types of responses or emotions or patterns come up because our body is just trying to protect us. It's our nervous system being on high alert so that it can catch a problem in its tracks and try to shut it down. It's keeping us on high alert so that it keeps us safe. So in that way, it's just doing its job. Your body is protecting you. It is never working against you. It is only working for you and your survival and your safety. So let's tap about that, okay? Does that sound alright? Okay. So let's pick back up where we left off. You still have that emotion placed in your body. Okay. We're going to go a little bit more general than we'd like to with EFT, just for purposes of our conversation tonight. But you're going to input the emotion that you thought of and where it lives in your body when I leave blanks for you to do so, okay? Cool. And you are just going to repeat after me. And you're going to start tapping on the fleshy side of your hand this emotion. We're gonna tap 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 on our Cupid's bow, Cupid's bow, Cupid's bow. This emotion. We're gonna tap 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 on our chin. I thought I was through with this. We're gonna tap 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 on our collarbone. This emotion. We're gonna tap 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 underneath our arm where a rib should be, and you can go either under the same arm or across with the opposite arm. This emotion. Take a big deep breath in and release it. Take another big deep breath in. Release it, release it, release it, release it. And when you're ready, if you want to check in with that number that you found, the level of intensity of the emotion that you are describing, check back in with it. See if it's gone up, if it's gone down, or if it stayed the same. Just make a little mental note about that. So, let's do another round of that, okay? If that's alright with you. Start tapping on the side of your hand, underneath your pinky, and repeat after me. If the emotion has changed, put in the new emotion that you're feeling. It's okay to be feeling multiple emotions around the situation. Go with whatever feels strongest. Gut reaction, okay? So if the emotion has changed, add that in. If the location in your body has changed, add that in too, okay? Even though I have this emotion in this part of my body, I've experienced this situation before, and I thought I had worked through it. It feels scary that it's coming up again, but I deeply and completely accept myself. And even though I feel this emotion in this part of my body, thinking about this situation, this behavioral pattern, this emotional pattern coming up again, I thought I had been through this. I thought I had processed this. It feels scary that it's coming up again. It feels scary that it's coming up again. But I deeply and it feels scary that it's coming up again. But I deeply and completely accept myself. And even though I have this emotion in this part of my body, thinking about this situation coming up again, I thought I worked through this. I thought I was done with this. But I deeply and completely accept myself. We're gonna tap 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 top of the head. This emotion. We're gonna tap 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 on our eyebrow point. Also the opposite arm. This emotion in this part of our body. Take a big deep breath in and release, release, release. Take another big deep breath in and release, 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 release. And you can do as many rounds of that as you need, my love. Keeping up with the emotion if it changes and the location that it presents in your body. I want to teach you something called sneaking away, sneaking away, sneaking away. This is something that we do in EFT if there's still more to work on, but we just want to gently sneak away from the topic at hand, and also let our bodies and our nervous systems know that we have done a good job, that we have addressed the issue to the extent that we need for the day, and that we will come back and address it when the time feels right. So, if you could start tapping on the side of your hand for me again, and just repeat after me. Even though there's still more work to do on this issue, I feel courageous for what I did address today. Even though there's still more work to do on this issue, I am such a good friend to myself. And I address things that feel scary because I know it serves my best purpose. Even though there's still more work to do on this issue, I take such good care of myself. And I am courageous because working on these things, when they come up, is an act of bravery and ultimately serves my highest purpose. We're gonna tap, 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 tap on the top of our head. I am such a good friend to myself. Tap, 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 tap on our eyebrow point. I will work on things even when I've done it tons of times before. Tap on our eyebrow point. On our temple. I take such good care of myself. Tap, tap, tap on our cheek, on our cheek, on our cheekbone. I give myself what I need. Tap, 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 tap on our Cupid's bow, Cupid's bow. I courageously work on the issues that scare me. I tap on our chin because I know that this serves my highest purpose. Tapping on our collarbone. I take such good care of myself and hold myself with such care. Tapping under our arm and our ribs. I know this work